Hey guys, today we're going to learn about equations. So I'm going to take you step by step through these equations. So number one, what we notice right away is we have fractions. In order to get rid of fractions, you have to have a common denominator. So we look here, we have a 2 and a 5, and the common denominator is 10. So everything gets multiplied by 10 except this. It has a shield around it, so it's protected. This gets multiplied by 10, this gets multiplied by 10, and so does this. So we're trying to get rid of the fractions before we jump into any of the steps. So this becomes 5, x plus 2, plus 10x equals 30 divided by 5, 6x minus 20. So now we're going to go through all the steps. So here we go. Hold on tight. Barrier. That's step 1. Step 2, distribute, which means to multiply. And we want to hold tight to these rules. They're really, really important with every single equation you ever solve. Feel free to use a calculator too if you're getting stuck with integers. Alright, step 3, combine like terms. So we're going to combine like terms. We look on the left side. We've got 5x plus 10 plus 10x. So we have 5x's plus 10x's equals 15x's plus 10. We just slow this down. On this side, there's no like terms. This is an x, this is not an x, so we just slide everything down. Now, we have to isolate both variables. Remember, in equations, our whole goal is to figure out what x is. So doing these steps, barrier, distribute, combine, and isolate, helps us to unpack and uncover what x equals. So which x do we get rid of? Do you remember? It's the smallest one. It's easier to move. And we do the opposite here to move it.
Attention Eastwood staff. The Eastwood shuttle is going to begin running. I will be on my way over to the Big Lots parking lot at this time.
And we isolate again. You isolate your variables until you get rid of everything, and then you isolate and get rid of what's on the same side as the variable. So now you have 9x's over here. We've done our job to isolate this variable all the way down. And over here we have negative 30. And a rule at the very end, what's beside the variable, you divide it. Beside it, you divide it. So negative 30 divided by 9 in the calculator is negative 3.3 repeated. But we want to round to the tenths place. That 3 tells me 4 or less, take a rest. So negative 3.3 would be our answer. So barrier, distribute, combine, isolate, isolate, opposite, opposite, plug back in. And these are the steps. Again, barrier, distribute, combine, isolate, isolate, opposite, opposite, plug back in. So let's go to number 2 and follow all of these steps. So do we have any fractions? No. So let's go ahead to step 1, barrier. Step 2, distribute. What's in front of this parentheses? A negative? Nope, it's a negative 1. So we're going to distribute a negative 1 into here. So we have 6x's slides down. Negative 2x plus 7. 5x minus 11 plus x. So we did barrier, distribute. Now we're going to combine like terms. So 6x's. Take away 2x's is 4x. And 5x plus 1x is 6x. So we've done barrier, distribute, combine. Now we're going to isolate the variables. Get rid of the smaller. And we're left with this statement right here. It's a two-step equation. We have to isolate the variable again. And now we do our opposite, the constant. Opposite the coefficient, and x equals 9. And you can see over here, there's the answer choice, 9. Now you can plug that in to all the x's. So you can plug 9 in to this x, to this x, to this x, and to this x. And once you do that, both sides will be equivalent. Good luck.